All right, starting out on Avalanche. The Avalanche is a black raid trail here at Old Oatmeal Park in Woodstock, Georgia. More of a natural trail, natural tech, cross-country style trail. If you guys have ridden over at Blankets Creek, which is not too far from here, it reminds me of South Loop, but maybe with a touch more flow. How's it going? I don't ride this trail system as often as I probably should, especially this trail. This trail is a lot of fun. But this trail and trail system and Blankets Creek are both really close to where I live, so I tend to go to Blankets for my after work rides. Avalanche, like a lot of these trails out here, are composed of different loops that kind of stack on each other. So if you don't want to ride the full trail, you can kind of jump off and do the first loop, second loop, or third loop, and maybe make it a little bit shorter. It's definitely getting darker out. Night ride season is in effect now that the time has changed. No trails were harmed during the filming of this. Or I just put a big sensor bar up across the bottom of the video during that.
You're actually just walking only handlebars in the front wheel.
Yeah. I like cut the frame in half and just put like me sitting in a lounge chair, like from the waist down during that section. Yeah. And that's it for Avalanche. Probably my favorite trail out here at Rope. Making my way over to another section of trails here at Rope. Be Raceway, Powerhouse, and Turbine. Powerhouse is a little extension off of Raceway. So we'll grab that while we're over there. All right, dropping into Raceway. 1.8 miles, green trail, pretty much a flow trail, but we are going to take the little Powerhouse extension, which should give us a little bit more mileage. And I think Powerhouse is a blue actually, so a few more jumps on it, but still nothing crazy. This trail does have a few advanced lines. Try to take those and see what they're like whenever we get the opportunity. Okay, already connecting onto Powerhouse. So this section of the trail is called Powerhouse. Still flow, blue trail. A few more little optional things, little rock gardens, things like that. This is one of the funner sections on this trail, kind of dropping into some of the jumps. Nice flow section. We'll do the alternate line with a small little rock garden. Nothing too crazy. Now we're exiting Powerhouse and reconnecting back to Raceway. Nice little extra credit section, Powerhouse. Arguably more fun than Raceway for sure. Go up this, see how we favor. Yeah, not feeling that skinny, man. Sorry. Drop it into Turbine. Turbine is a short blue trail. It's about a mile long, I think. It's got a couple techie sections, nothing too crazy, mostly flow. So this is a cool little section. Pretty good little jumps. Easy to overshoot though. Get so much speed through there if you want it. Went a little deep, but not terrible. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Heading over to the Explorer trails now. Got a little bit of a fire road to connect us over. You guys can probably see in here, going underneath 575. Into the Explorer trails. There's 3 different sections of this. They're all blue. A bit more tech than some of the stuff that we just finished riding over on Raceway, Turbine, and Powerhouse. This is more like a Avalanche style trail. Cool natural trail offers some pretty high speed flow sections. If you want to, definitely can gain some speed on this trail. So this is starting out on loop 2. Could have taken a right back there and kind of went back to the beginning on a very short little loop if that's all you have time for. But we're gonna keep going. Show you guys all of this. Oh, I forgot about this section. Little techie climb. Yeah, I haven't been out here in a while, and the leaves make it a little bit challenging to remember exactly where to go. You know, year round I love the Schwalbe Magic Mary front tire, but I feel like it really comes into its own out here in this sort of leafy, loose terrain. So this is entering the third loop now. We'll complete this one, and then we start heading back. So that is the end of the third loop. Heading back up, pick up on the second loop. That's where we came in. Follow it on this way. So this section coming up is probably one of the more challenging sections just because of the exposure you have. Like over here to the left, it's pretty sheer, and there's some rocks and stuff. So if you're coming up this way and you're not super confident right here on this section with rocks, you may want to walk, push, because it's some exposure. Definitely the hardest part, or maybe say the hardest, but the highest consequence part, probably out here at Rope. So now back onto the first loop. Got a little bit of flow heading out. that's it. You know, if you're trying to decide between rope and blankets, if you're in this way and only have enough time to ride one, I'd probably go blankets over rope. Not saying the rope is bad, but I'm just biased. I love Blankets Creek. It's some of the best trails around in Georgia in my mind. So, but yeah, definitely worth coming and checking it out. And a good day would be doing both blankets and this one. Like I said, they're 10 minutes max from each other. So great opportunity to hit both in one day.